Hello and welcome to Shadowrun Hong Kong. If you don't know, this is the latest in a series of games produced by Harebrained Schemes. It's a part of their Shadowrun Returns sort of series. It began as a Kickstarter, has now morphed into a game and 2 expansions, of which this is the second, therefore the third campaign that they've written, the third story. It promises to be the best yet. Looks like this is still too loud, so I'm going to turn it down yet again. Alright. And we're just going to dive right in here. Yeah. I'm going to experiment with some new character builds, because there's supposed to be some new stuff this time around. But we're going to have to take a look at the skills as they exist before I make a decision. Alright. Let's pop in here. Start with my portrait, which will decide my basic appearance, and then I'll customize from there. I probably will wind up picking the same one I always pick, but there's some new ones. Usually I wind up picking this one. Looks like they've made some changes to the graphics. Interesting. I'm sure there's some new ones. Interesting. I want one that I can reasonably give green hair. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, we're gonna do the same usual one just because I want. Yeah, I can justify that portrait as counting for green hair. I'll go for a little bit lighter skin to match the portrait better. That's... no, I don't know what it was at the start. And then, yeah, we're gonna do green hair and green beard. I like it. See, if I remember correctly, there's actually a better version of that beard. I do not remember correctly. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna look like. I think it matches the portrait reasonably well. Like I said, the green hair doesn't look too off. And yeah, so that's gonna be my runner. Spend my karma. Okay, so cyberware affinities under body. Okay. Alright. We've got quickness. Firearms, as well as the monofilament whip cyber weapon. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. And then intelligence we get biotech, decking. 55 to start with. I'm thinking I want to focus on decking and cyberware affinity. Are my 2 focuses at first. And then probably body, my intelligence, then body, then quickness will be what I put my points into. So let's start off with 3 in intelligence, and we'll get the first 3 decking abilities, and then the ESP control abilities. Let's do body. Let's see how much it costs me to get up to this thing. Okay. It unlocks cyberware. So that'll give me starting cyber weapons, which I think will be helpful. And then eventually I think you can add in more. And then we want quickness, so I'm probably going to want to add in more ranged abilities later. I can get ranged cyber weapons. That looks correct to me. I don't think I'm going to want to focus on any of these just yet, unless I learn that they, the ranged cyber weapons will count as one of these types. I don't think that they will. So that makes this is going to be decent health as well as cyber weapons. Start off with this increases my quickness, my chance at ranged combat, and dodge reduces my chance to be hit. Ranged combat, get me stuff. Intelligence, I've got decking under control. Willpower I don't need. I think I'm gonna pump my... I can't... I don't have enough for any more charisma. I don't have enough points for anything else. I can do biotech. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I think this is good. I'm gonna have the second level decking ability. So if you don't know, maybe I should talk about what these abilities are, insofar as what Shadowrun is. So decking is hacking, basically. Yeah, required for a cyber deck to access the Matrix. So there's going to be out-of-combat things that I can use decking to just sort of solve problems, to like hack computers and get stuff. And then there's going to be Matrix missions, which where I actually like log into the Matrix, and I like my body stays in the real world, and then I have like an avatar in the Matrix, and then that's where these skills come into play. It's like a separate thing. And then this stuff is giving me cyber weapons that I have, like cyborg stuff to fight in real space with. And eventually I'm going to have to add in ranged weapons, I think. I think they'll probably be ranged cyber weapons, I imagine. So that's sort of what I'm hoping for. Yeah. So that's the plan. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's spend karma. I only have one. It doesn't fit anywhere. We're going for it. Choose an etiquette. Corporate security. Gang, socialite, Shadowrun, or academic. I like academic, so let's start with that. Oh, first name, last name, and street name. That's cool. Is fun. My street name, I've decided I'm stealing this from one of the characters we're gonna meet who's on our team, where I use a number in place of a letter, but I like it. It's nice. My street name's Axel with a 3. First name, let's stick with what we know. Last name. Welcome to my self-insert Shadowrun Hong Kong fanfiction. I don't know. I don't have anything else in my brain. I like this. This is fine by me. Alright. Let's watch how this begins. Hairbrain Schemes Production.
You have one new message.
Hi. It's Raymond. I hope I have the right number. Look, I know we haven't spoken in a while, but I need your help. Remember the day I took you and Duncan off the streets? I told you that the past is just a story, that if you can just accept that, your past loses all power over you.
I don't know why I don't have subtitles.
Yeah. I was wrong. I'm on my way to Hong Kong now, to finish something I should have faced a long time ago. And I need you with me. I know we're not blood, and we didn't leave things in a good place, but you and Duncan are the only real family I have. Please, if our past means anything to you, meet me in Hong Kong right away. I'll explain more when you get here.
Okay.
I'm begging you.
There's a guy with whom we have some connection. Looks like he dies, though. It's a good enough way to start.
Almost out of time.
Yeah. This is how these Shadowruns always start. Someone bad goes down, you gotta pick up pieces. Shadowrun Hong Kong. I'll figure out if I can turn on subtitles for those, but I don't think I saw an option as it happened. Raymond Black. The old man gave you a home once. Took you and Duncan off the gang-ridden streets of the Barrens, sheltered, educated, slapped sense into you both until you almost resembled productive members of society. And then you took off, left it all behind, landed behind bars for a time, tried to start a new life after that. It's been 8 years since you've heard Raymond's voice. Out of the blue, you got this cryptic message. Plea for help. Meet me in Hong Kong right away. And wired to your account enough nuyen to pay for the flight and then some. The descent is rough. Squall comes out of nowhere, sending a solid sheet of rain punching into the suborbital transport. With a ragged shoulder, the plane rides skids to a halt at the edge of the Chiklap-Cock tarmac. An hour and an interminable number of emotionless security checkpoints later, you hail a water taxi to Victoria Harbor. Hong Kong looms ahead, pulsing with energy. Interesting. So this guy really saved us. At 1200, got various hand raisers. Except from the churning of the water taxi to the ponderous rocking of the docks, your stomach lurching at the transition. As soon as you're clear, the captain nods once and steers the small craft back into the harbor. The man never said a word, just handed you a worn brown duffel bag when you stepped on board, filled with gear, some stiff new body armor, and a note. Better safe than sorry. D. Guessing that's Duncan. This doesn't seem to be a good spot for my... I don't think there's any good spot for my face. Above, smog-thick clouds hang low in the sky, reflecting the lights of the city in a nauseating swirl. The wind changes directions more than once, creating a heady stew of aromas, diesel, sea salt, street food, and filth. It's all you can do to keep your in-flight meal where it belongs. Yeah, I'm gonna move my face over here. That's gonna cover up combat stuff, though. You know, they really use up the screen real estate here. We'll see. We'll move it as I need to. Two figures stand waiting in the dim light of the pier. The first is an orc, lean, with in-your-face muscles and a jaw made to break fists. The second is an elf, one hand casually resting against her hip. Raymond Black is nowhere to be seen. Well, don't you look like shit? Duncan Wu, closest thing you have to a brother. I haven't seen the man in 8 years. Still charming as ever. He grins. Green's not really your color. Alex doesn't go with that nice new armor I got you. I'm out to respond. Green is my color. I like green. Does it mean my hair? Open your mouth, respond, telling you shifts alarmingly as a liquid bubbling sensation. Tough it out. Don't know what you're talking about. Must be the harbor lights messing with you. Must be. Guess we still got some of your old fortitude, at least. Considering how much synthahol we used to put down, I'm surprised you couldn't handle it with the shop. Anyway, we gotta go find Raymond. Find Raymond? I thought he'd be here. Never showed up. Still got that same baritone rasp. Had it since he was 12. Who developed early? Try him on calm, clue where it might be. When was the last time you saw him? I said standing around then. When was the last time you saw him? A few weeks ago, before I got his message telling us to meet him here. I've been working a lot, so I hadn't been by the house in a while. How was he? India was going on. House still the same. House still the same. Miss Maloney's still cleaning up the trail pipe tobacco in his wake. The orc bows his head. Miss Maloney's dead, Alex. 3 years ago. Bad ticker. Couldn't hire another housekeeper after that. Kind of creeped him out. He's just a little old man. I know. Raymond hasn't been himself in a long time. How so? He's been restless, staying in his study inside his own head a lot. He barely sleeps anymore. I've been worried about him, but I haven't figured out what to do about it. I didn't have a brother to turn to. Hell, I wasn't too sure you were even alive still until Raymond managed to track down your number. A woman standing beside him breaks in. You should get going, Duncan. Head back to the meeting point in case your dad shows up. Copy that, Sarge. They're wearing Lone Star body armor. Looks like Duncan Wu's gone private police. His partner? Fortunately, yes. A partner's the right word for it, exactly. I like superior officer better. I let him carry my coffee for me, on my parking tickets, that kind of thing. Carter? Oh, Carter. That's her name. Figured I could use some backup. Didn't know what Ray had gotten himself into, and I wasn't sure if you were going to show up. Tossed off remark was not a credible resentment in it. Of course I showed up. Yeah, well, I wasn't so sure, you know? Hey, look, I'm glad you're here, Alex. Seriously. I'm gonna need some time to get used to having you around again. Been a while since I heard from you, know what I mean? Memories of sleepless nights and a lock-up flash by. Wondering if you'd ever see Duncan and Raymond again. Wondering if you even wanted to. Then stepping into the daylight. Suddenly free the fallout of some obscure corporate restructuring. 200 nuyen worth of apology from your former jailers and a decision to start a new life. Leave the past behind it. Behind. Blah, blah, blah. All of it. Till now. I know I've been out of touch. We'll talk about it later, okay? Who stares at you as God is reflecting the harbor lights? Yeah, okay. Let's just find Raymond. He's supposed to meet us in the plaza on the other side of this pier. The sooner we find him, the sooner you all can have a big, happy family reunion over dinner. The sooner I can find a place to get a drink around here. Damn right. Ahead of you, Hong Kong rises serpent-like from the sea. Government and megacorp coiled together, writhing in their basket of institutionalized corruption. No one can tell where the snake's body ends and its tail begins. That's what Raymond used to say. Duncan turns and starts down the pier. Carter follows. Alright, let's check my inventory for a moment here. Make sure I've got everything. So we've got me, it's my deck, and my basic armor. Got some med kits, a trauma kit, and a grenade. I can trade items with people, but I'm good for right now. And then cyberware, I've got my data jack and my cyber weapon. Close combat skills, so yeah. Eventually we'll try to get a gun in the other arm. I'm surprised it doesn't get... I'll have to get an actual cyborg arm. Eventually, if I like them. Alright. Keep the team alive, head to the meeting location. Alright. Let's start exploring. You want to find stuff around here. So you can click on interact. Fresh construction is expanding the harbor out into the water. Corporate interests can afford to create new streets. Or can't afford? That's locked. Ain't getting into there right now. Let's put a lock sign. That's the quest. Now let me check find out a little bit. I'm not seeing subtitles, so those animatics won't have any, I'm guessing. The guard shack at the end of the pier is dark and empty. Duncan gives the gate a push, but it doesn't budge. That was open earlier. It's pretty solid. Shouldn't there be something here to let us out or something? Guess we'll have to find another way to reach the plaza. Shouldn't there be someone here to let us out or something? Yeah, it smells a little funny, don't it? Who knows, it's Hong Kong. I gotta be sure how things work around here. Come on, rookie, we can go through the construction site. I hate it when you call me that. This is an ambush, guys. If you know anything about this kind of genre, this is an ambush. Security checkpoint. Click our way in. Gate is locked, the nearby control panel appears accessible. Carter pulls it open with a metallic screech that pierces your skull, sending a new wave of pain out of your churning stomach. She examines the control panel for a moment and throws a backwards glance. Looks like there's another way off the docks on the other side of this gate. I think I can bypass the lock. Let me take a crack at that. Enjoy! So this is a civilian area and security is light. You bypass the door cylinder with ease. The gate rattles open. I'm smart, and I like to be smart. Intelligence will probably be the first thing I pop up. Movement. Shit. Ambush. Cantonese. More Cantonese. Too quick to catch. Alright, here's our introduction to combat. The group on the dock was fishing a package out of a speedboat. We surprised them. Now the package is at the bottom of the bay and the speedboat is disappearing into the distance. Close on you, red-faced and yelling. The light of the harbor glints off their weapons as they approach. The leader shouts something in Cantonese, but it's too fast to make out. You're rusty. It's been years since Raymond's house and the language lesson that wouldn't end. Old man never spoke anything but his native language at home. Wu speaks with authority. His Cantonese is as solid as ever. He never let it drop. Guys doing some late-night fishing? Smuggler smiles. Oh yeah, we're fishing for assholes. Gonna need some better bait. All you're gonna catch that is trouble. Seriously, they teach you that in Rent-A-Cop school? We're just passing through. Why don't you put those guns away? Lone Star, lay down your weapons. Try our Cantonese. We're just passing through. Why don't you put the guns away? Hey, you talk good Cantonese, babe. You're real authentic. Actually, you just told me you're gonna crap a gun. Lone Star, put the guns down. Never seen a badge like that before. Either it's fake or you're some kind of security guard. Either way, this ends the same. I think he's done talking. You are now in turn-based combat mode. I'm good. Alright, let's figure out what's going on with... I got my claws. Alright, so I'm gonna be a melee guy for a moment. I can charge him or get up in defense. So let's go... Alright, got slashes. I'm basically like a Glory from Shadowrun Dragon Ball right now. Let's do this kick thing. Go beat up the mage. I missed, and then I missed. Alright, let's get Duncan into, he's got a SMG. Got 2 gunmen and enforcer. Let's shoot the gunman. Come on. And she's a mage? Alright. Mana ball, strip armor, heal, and armor. Mana ball costs 2, so I can't move her and do this. That's probably gonna miss. And then I'll hit myself, so let's not do that. Let's get her into cover and take a regular shot. Okay, I actually did damage. What a surprise. It's okay, I got decent health. So 4 body will get you. Alright. Why is my... I guess it's based on strength, isn't it? That explains it. See, I'm gonna need to get a ranged cyber weapon soon, because I think these weapons are still based on strength and not... yeah, that's a shame. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's gonna hit me, but we'll see. Oh, I missed. Okay, well, I hit that guy. Did 20 damage. So that's pretty cool. He's gonna get in close and take out Carter. He's gonna back up and try to do something and miss. He's gonna punch me. Oh, the clucker. And he's gonna miss with his shotgun spray. Alright, yeah, we're gonna need to get... I'm confused, but whatever. Finish him off. 2 attacks to try and get through this guy. Okay, mage is down. Enforcer is down. Got the boss. He healed himself. What a douche. Oh shit, I'm getting close to damage here. Heal myself, and then charge on the clucker. Oh, did I hit him? Yeah, I did. But I missed. An aimed shot to make sure I get rid of him. Damn. Come on. We suck, apparently. That's what I learned today. Let's get behind cover. So strip his armor. We'll take more damage next round. Yeah. I'm useless until I can get some ranged stuff, so... There we go. Those guys were Triad? Oh, the Triad. Not sure, I don't recognize their tattoos. So, I'm guessing that the way... Did this open? Yeah, it did. It unlocks additional cyborgs, such as such as... So basically, okay, so I can equip things, but it only started me with the lowest level one. Makes sense, but I still need... Oh wait, let me check something again. I got Essence, okay. Turns the maximum to cyber affinity. So that just unlocks stuff, and then this is going to affect... Yeah. Yeah. So I would need points in this to, I guess I can give myself 1 point in this for right now. Give myself a little bit more, damage hit chance with those cyber weapons. Still not very good. Once I can buy a ranged cyber weapon, probably after the tutorial or the intro stage, prologue, whatever you want to call it, I should be good. Or if I can get like a pistol, I'll do decent. Legal street drug. Who wants this? Adds body strength and willpower. Yeah, that's going to be good for me for a little while. For now, that might help me in an upcoming battle, just to give myself a little boost with these claws. Another gate panel. Says depends considering loops and boils of razor wire. Corporations looks edged with monofilament. Corporations around here don't screw around. Why don't we just cut ourselves and open it? Even if you could, it'd snap back on you. Ever seen a high tension wire whip through a human body? You don't want to. Try touching. How about a card if you can get the gate open? What do you think? Take me a few minutes though. Frowning, she leans to get a closer look. A few seconds later, she starts pulling wires and yanking fuses like intense concentration. I thought she was a mage. It's Cantonese, Alex. Sounds like Raymond when he does that. The pen of my aunt is sitting on the end table. Satisfied? She's competent in Cantonese. I thought she was a mage. She is. Carter likes to know how things work. She used to be in the bomb squad. We speak only Cantonese from now on, just like we did when we lived at Raymond, so those endless drills are about to pay off. Think that's necessary? Just like at Raymond. Ray's mother tongue from here on out. It's coming back won't be a problem. These two still hand yourself in a fight. So you're Lone Star now, huh? That's right. Aren't you wondering what I've been up to for the last 8 years? Nope. Silence between you gets louder, heavier. Then it's broken by a sudden wailing screech, whose hand was to his holster. Screech replaced with the sound of grinding wheels. Glancing over to the console, you see Carter grin back at you. Got it. I would have liked another chance to take this one myself, but I guess we needed that stop for the moment. Alright. Are these gonna be enemies? Light from a nearby vendor stall stabbed into your eyes, triggering a throbbing ache in the back of your skull. You stop short, squinting as rough voices drift in the wind. Where's everyone else? Where's the damn shipment? Haven't seen them yet. We just got here. A long ways probably waiting for us, so we just haul out of the boat for him, that lazy bastard. Let's just hang out here, let him find us. Looks like we're on a stroll through Smuggler Central. These gangsters don't know we're here. We could probably just slip past. Or we could clip them. They're already looking for us, and we better take them out now. We got the element of surprise on our side. Unaware holsters are on screen. Press the unholster button enter turn-based combat mode. Alright, let's sneak back. That's cool, we got stealth now. I kind of want to do this nice style. Just not kill them. Karma gained 1. Nothing to spend it on right now, so we'll just keep on moving on. Let's grab whatever this is. This is just nuyen. Nuyen is the name of this currency. It's the universal currency in Shadowrun. Alright. Here's our quest, so let's not go there yet. Let's go this way. Nothing right here, right now. I don't like this. We'll go talk to Husky Troll. That looks like a character we're about to meet. This looks like, oh yeah, I know who these two are. They're like back to this game in Kickstarter, so I know what's up. Across the street, you make out 4 shadowy figures loitering in the plaza ahead. Troll, orc, dwarf, elf. 2 men, 2 women. They're from the smugglers in the dock. Alert, poised, professional. See, they made a token attempt to conceal their weapons. Unspoken message is clear. We're strapped. Mind your manners. Wu stands up tall and takes that amused tone he gives whenever he's standing toe-to-toe with someone bigger, when he doesn't know they're about to go down. Evening, folks. You got permits for those bazookas? Take Troll puts him out to a comic frown. Permits? Give me a minute. Makes a show of patting his pockets. No, guess not. Must have dropped mine in a dumpster, along with the last idiot who stepped to us. Wu coolly surveys the scene, nods in friendly fashion. Is that right? Well then. Almost feels Wu's cop training kick in. It's like watching a drone execute command routine. Reaches for a rifle, brings it up quick, but it's too late. By the time it hits shoulder level and a sort of nasty-looking ordnance, it's already trained on his head. Carter backs him up, whips her arms forward, fist blazing with magical fire. Her eyes sweep the scene, darting from one figure to another. Alright, everyone just be cool. Thick Troll's voice is casual and amused. He shakes his gun in Wu's face. A little late for that, isn't it? Raise your up in two. Nah, it's never too late to be cool. Hand in your pocket. Listen, guys, my stomach doing somersaults. How do we all put our guns away before someone gets hurt? And Tom's out. How about no one does anything stupid? We just want to talk. Thick Troll smiles big. I can see that. Your buddies are totally chill. Something we can do for you, officer? Wu's jaw tightens, but his tone stays cool and controlled. I'm looking for an old man, Raymond Black. We're supposed to meet him here. You know him? Troll nods and oversaid. Mm-hmm. Wu's voice gets an edge. See a vein in his temples like pulse. Where is he? Carter sees it too. Keeps her voice neutral. Easy, Duncan. Troll maintains amused eye contact, but his weapons is trained on Wu. That's right. Easy, Duncan. Friend Raymond never showed. We've been waiting for the better part of an hour. You're gonna meet with Raymond? Who are you? Think everyone can put their guns down? His voice is steady, but it's clear he's coiled. I don't think so. Not till I get some answers. Like? Mutters through gritted teeth, like why a group of heavily armed assholes are meeting a little old man in a construction site at midnight. Orc girl chimes in. Her tone is light, trying to defuse the situation. We do odd jobs. For money. Wu speaks softly, but you know that he means he's reaching the end of the rope. He cracks his neck. Pop, pop. What kind of jobs? She gets a wry look in her eye. Her answer slippant. Odd jobs. This and that. You as tour guides, right? What do you want with you? Keep talking. Troll's yellow-brown tusk just smile again. He needed friends. Heavily armed kind. Old man hired us to take you all on a little excursion. Wu's brow furrows. Hired you? Takes a moment, looks them over. They're not assortment. Cybered-up troll, orc girl with magical fetishes, dwarf with a cyberdeck slung on his back, and a tall man standing behind them, inscrutable, all with guns trained on Wu. Understanding spreads across Wu's face. His jaw tightens. Shadowrunners. Troll nods. Mm-hmm. Wu's shoulders creep up. His stance tightens. This is bullshit. Raymond would never hire Shadowrunners. They're criminals. Troll connects him. Mercenary operatives. The dwarf cuts in. Her voice is soft but cute. Criminal mercenary operatives. So, yeah, you were right. Your buddy Raymond was associated with a bunch of hardened criminals. Troll tosses Wu a sideways smile, which shining down the barrel of his gun. Sorry to burst your bubble, Lone Star. Guess you didn't know the old man as well as you thought, huh? Wu tries to shake it off, but he's struggling to process the information. You can feel the heat coming off of him. Connor sense it too, and they tense up tight. They're keyed on Duncan and their guns are big. The looks on their faces make it clear. One wrong bead of sweat and Wu's going down in a red mist cloud. Carter remains completely still. Her voice is level, moderate. She's done this before. Let's all stay focused. No need for this to get ugly. She speaks quietly to Wu, who listens without turning. We need to find Raymond. These are the people who can help us do that. It's about money, right? Let's talk about money. Or you're hired to do. She's right. Let's focus on Raymond. Tell the orc girls had enough attention. He blows it out. The old man wants us to take him into Kowloon Walled City. She raised a hand to the three of you. You too. Two large rats clinging to her hip and shoulder, poked their heads out of the folds of her clothing. They fixed their beady eyes on you intently. You know the Walled City? Slum, right? You've heard of it? No, what's the Walled City? It's a shithole. Worst slum in the Eastern Hemisphere. Trade clips and news stories can't do it justice. Memories of growing up with Redmond Barons flash through your mind. We get it. It's a real bad place. Now I would a little old man pay you to take him there. Dwarf standing next door nods and jumps in. Wouldn't say. He mumbled a lot too. Just kept rambling on and on about you had to get in. Under ordinary circumstances, I never would have accepted the gig. Walled City is the last place I want to go. Old man rolled up a truckload of nuyen. You gotta eat, right? Wu risks a glance at you. His weapon remains trained in the Shadowrun as well. A flicker of uncertainty plays across his face. Interesting story. Seems like a good time to ramp down the threat of violence, don't you think? Let's say we believe you. What now? Why would Raymond want to enter the Walled City? Doesn't make any sense. Didn't make much sense to us either. But like I said, nuyen's nuyen. Okay, gang, I tell you what. We're all gonna put our guns down. And someone gets shot. Oh, shit! Yep, there goes Carter, the troll, and the other elf. So we got these two. I know who they are because I pay attention. Alright. I'm gonna take cover. It says stay in cover, so I'm gonna do that. Sound of a high caliber rifle shot hangs in the air and red dots of laser face sweep the area. Carter, the troll, and the silent elf lie dead in the widening pools of blood, their heads broken open like melons from a drop from a four-story building. The orc girl screams from cover. Nightjar! Nightjar, come on, big man, talk to me. Gunshot? No. Turns to the door for her eyes wide with fear. Oh shit, this isn't good. Officer on megaphone. This is the police. Lay down your weapons, put your hands behind your head, and you come out where we can see you. Duncan, woo. Alex, done. Come out where we can see you. You have 3 seconds. Duncan crouches behind cover, his gaze locked on Carter's corpse. His voice comes out in a hoarse roar. Stand down, damn it! I'm law enforcement! Lone Star! Lone Star! He is driven deeply into cover by a hail of gunfire. Dwarf shakes her head at him. Her voice is flat. Save your breath. They won't listen. Use your eyes. These bastards aren't here to make arrests. The sniper shot hits the wall next to her head, showing her an explosion of plaster. Stay down! Duncan, are you hurt? We need a way out of here now. Back the way we came. We need a way out of here now. Everyone pipe down. Just give me a minute. Rat Girl stares at the ground intently as if listening, and her brow furrows, her eyes go beady, and her nose wrinkles up. She begins to sway back and forth, her lips moving soundlessly. She snaps out of her trance. Okay, I got a way out. It's the end of the street. Everyone come with me. Everyone, we don't need these rent-a-cops, Gobbit. We're the only ones. Little orc puts her head towards her friend. Their extra firepower is, I got us an exit. We got us tasked to get past the heat. We can't shoot our way out of the sun around. If nothing else, they can soak a few rounds for us. Turns to you. Just stick to cover and keep close. There's a door down the street that leads to a back alley. That's our exit point. You fall behind, you get left behind. We're gonna pick this up next time on Shadowrun Hong Kong.